excited today. I have with me a special guest. Her name is Patty Newby. She's with Thrive Mortgage, one of the top loan officers at Thrive Mortgage, top in customer service, top in client care, top in real estate partnerships. And so I wanted to bring her in today because she has some really exciting programs that she wants to talk to us. There's one in particular, Patty, that you want to discuss with us today.
Rate Guard.
I love Rate Guard. And so I want her to explain how she can help your buyers get into a home. And so, Patty, why don't you give us a little bit of a description about the program and share with us today?
All right, so I'm Patty Newby with Thrive Mortgage. We are the loan designer. I am the team lead and loan officer. And for us, it's about protecting that client's payment and giving them some comfort and security as they're moving into our new home. So Rate Guard works a couple of different ways. We have a program called Rate Guard when a client is building a home. Now, in the normal environment, a client, we can lock their rate up to 4, 6, or 9 months ahead of time. And we normally, like a couple months ago, do that at foundation or framing, depending on the builder and the conversation. As you know, right now, some of our builders are needing about 10 to 14 months, so we need to give them some grace in when we lock that. We thoroughly explain that to the client. So we can actually go a little bit past 9 months, 60 days past 9 months, and then we lock when it is appropriate based on the builder conversation with today's environment. So is that at framing? Is that after they've ordered all the parts? You know, we all know the supplies are in a little bit of a pickle right now. So I'm always telling my clients, we have to give your builders some grace and be patient. But the good news is we can lock that rate, securing their payment. And so they're not caught up in the whirlwind and the fluctuation that's going in the United States bond market and everything that we see on TV. Now I always get asked the question, what happens if rates go down? Well, I don't think they're going down, but if they do go down, it also has a float down option. So it's a beautiful product for our clients building. But what happens for the clients that aren't building, that are using our home-to-home loan? That's where you can buy now from anywhere in the U.S. and sell later with just a few exceptions on that. We also have a program that can lock for an existing home up to 9 months. Let me give you a quick example of that. I had a client recently moving in from California, and we were, several of them, but we were in the middle of COVID, and they were living downtown San Francisco. And at the time, California was not allowed to show homes. And they had a condo down there, and it made it a little more complex. We bought the home here. The realtor said out in California that it would take 60 to 90 days to sell the home.
Okay.
And the client did not want to have their payment exposed for that long of a period. So we put them, I can't remember the details, we put them on either our 90-day or our 120-day lock. Therefore, even when they purchased that home and we hadn't converted the loan from the home-to-home product, see the other video, we were able to secure their payment because of Rate Guard and our company's policies and beautiful product offerings.
I think that is a very interesting product. I like the rate lock, right?
Yes.
Because you're right, the building process is getting longer and longer due to lack of supply, right? And so we're seeing a lot of extensions on completion dates. And so, and because we don't have a crystal ball, right, and we can't predict the future, rates, we don't know what rates are going to look like in 9 months. And so I think this is a really great program for you to consider when you're working with your buyers, and if you are a buyer, to reach out to Patty for, especially because you're doing new construction, right? And we're up here in the land of new construction, so there's tons and tons of buyers that could absolutely benefit from this program. As a matter of fact, you know, next time I go under construction for a new house, I'm going to call Patty. So, Patty, thank you. Is there anything else you would like to address about the product?
Give us a call.
Yep.
And again, we do everything on a net worth analysis, and we're looking at how much interest we can save. I will tell you, a client was apprehensive to lock, and this particular client did not trust me that rates were going up. He lost about $19,000 because he didn't give us permission to lock his loan. And that was after living in the house for 8 years. And the good news, he called his dad and he said, do I need to lock? And he said, listen to your loan officer. So we locked his rates. And the good news is, well, bad news for some, but he trusted us to lock his rate, and we saved him about another $15,000 because rates went up right after we did
That's
that.
big money, Patty.
It's-
$15,000 is
Yeah.
big money to Texans, and so I think
Yeah.
that's a great product. You know, if you're considering refinancing your home, if you're buying new construction, if you're buying an existing home, I think you need to give Patty an opportunity to help you finance, because it's clear to me that she has access to tons of products and can customize a product for your buyer and find one that's the best fit for your buyer. So Patty, thank you so much for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
Always a pleasure to see you
You too.
and your team. And so if you, Patty's information will be on the screen. I highly recommend, like I said, that you reach out to her. And I hope this was informative and helpful for you today. Everybody have a great day.
Happy selling.